Have you ever been in a situation in life where you were thrown something that you weren't planning for and you're stuck thinking, okay, how am I going to figure this out? Here's what I've learned. When we're faced with challenges or asking questions, the response doesn't always come in a direct solution. It often comes as opportunity, and the key is for you to recognize that opportunity and act on it. And that's where you'll find your answer. It might be a challenge that forces growth or a connection that introduces you to a new path. The key is to shift your focus instead of waiting for the flawless answer. Because once you can recognize those doors and step through them, you begin to realize that every challenge you wanted to escape was actually the pathway to your answer. And that's what I mean when I'm talking about turning obstacles into opportunities. It's just not about problem solving, it's about recognizing those doors or paying attention to those open doors, even if they don't look like what you would expect them to. And in this video, that's exactly what I'm breaking down. And if you're new here, hey, I'm Jessica. I'm an executive and personal assistant and business owner. Here we talk about all things PA life, career glow ups, hot topics, and of course, building a life you actually enjoy. So if that sounds like your vibe, what you're looking for, stick around. So I have my notes and we're gonna get right into it. So this topic came about because someone asked me about problem solving, and I've actually gotten this question before, and it's just not about being an assistant. It's about all of us, right? It's about our careers, business, and more importantly, our personal lives. So I've learned that we need to approach challenges in a way that moves us forward. When you're facing a challenge, it's easy to feel stuck, but if you start to look at it differently and see signals, that's where the opportunity lies. The question becomes less about why is this happening to me and more about what is the opportunity for me here. So this mindset shift is everything. It's how you stop letting challenges control you and you start using them as stepping stones. Big problems often feel impossible because we look at them as one giant wall. Instead, break them down into actionable steps. And being an assistant, I find that breaking down everything into steps makes it more manageable for myself. But of course, we can apply this to real life situations, and a challenge may at first look huge, but once you divide them into pieces, they do become manageable. So for example, real life situation like you're having a financial setback, you want to take these steps. The real shift happens when you stop looking at the mountain and start looking at the steps. No matter what the situation is, planning something important, starting over, or bouncing back from a setback, the approach is the same. Step one, define the goal. Step two, break it into categories. Step three, turn those categories into small, doable tasks. For example, planning an event. First, you'll secure the venue, then send the invites. Next, line up the food and transportation. Moving into a new city, research the neighborhoods, set a budget, find apartments, then schedule movers. Even fixing a financial setbacks. Review your spending, cut one unnecessary expense, find one new income stream. When you think about shrinking the problems in two steps, it goes from feeling impossible to actually being manageable because the small actions always stack into big results. And these small steps can lead to real progress. They keep you from getting overwhelmed by the size of the problem and help you manage how to break them down and find a solution. The biggest shifts in problem solving are the type of questions you're asking yourself. So instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, what is the next big step I can take for myself? Or what opportunity could this challenge lead me to? Usually, the better the questions lead you to better answers, and those answers come through opportunity. Next, we're talking about emotions. Emotions cloud solutions, and curiosity unlocks them. So it's easy to feel flustered or defeated when a problem arises, but when a problem shows up, your emotions can make the problem bigger than what it actually is. So staying calm can actually give you space to think clearly and see options that you're missing when you're panicking. So in my work, staying calm under chaos or just in life in general helps me see how I can solve a problem, and often it helps people trust me more when they see that I am the calmest person in the room, because trust me, when they see that you can move forward, it leads to more curiosity. You'll be trusted with more projects, problem solving situations, and once you have the calmness within you and you start working that muscle, you'll be able to shut down those. One way to train your brain into seeing these open doors or how to problem solve would be to practice challenges that don't directly affect you. This can mean helping a friend out with a project, or imagining how a company could improve in their customer service, or even planning something creative that forces you to think strategically. Challenges don't always come with direct answers. Often they come with opportunity, and the key is how you recognize them. So that could be in a person you meet that could leave that door open for you. Or it could be a challenge that forces you in a new direction. The real skill is being able to recognize that opportunity and see them as answers that you've been looking for. When you practice solving problems outside of your own world, you train your mind to see patterns, think more creatively, and build a kind of sharp thinking that makes real challenges feel less intimidating. Because sometimes the best preparation for your own battles is learning how to tackle someone else's. This is like going to the gym for your problem solving muscle without the high stakes. So, when you're thinking about becoming better at problem solving or really turning obstacles or chaos into opportunities, it's really about your mindset. It's about how you approach and your ability to recognize opportunities as they show up. The next time you're faced with a challenge, don't ask yourself, how can I fix this? Ask yourself, what is the hidden opportunity here, and how can I use this to move forward? Now, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. I am still new here, so your support is greatly appreciated. I have more hot topics, more glow up tips, just really anything that comes to my mind coming soon. So thanks for hanging out, and don't forget that work and life should both feel good. Until next time.